Dennis Horton, he's the director of the Rockford Regional Office of the Better Business Bureau. Dennis, good morning.
Good morning, Riley.
How's everything going this morning?
It's a beautiful morning. Cold, but a beautiful morning.
Absolutely. And it's a good morning to talk about how we can, protect ourselves from things. And there's a lot of things that we need to be aware of this morning. What's this new text message scam thing?
Well, Riley, all things old are new again. And that's the case with this new text message phony banking text messaging. We heard about these, actually a couple of years ago when we were getting emails from your bank or a bank saying that there was an issue with your account. Well, now that has come to our phones, and we're getting text messages saying that there is an issue with your account, that you may need to reactivate your ATM account, or there's an issue with your checking account. And they need to have you text back some information. And there's a link provided in that text message, and therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
Because, click on that link, and it's going to take you to the scammer who's going to ask you for information about your banking account. Going to ask you for your account number. Going to ask you for your PIN number. And if you provide that information, now they have access to all of your accounts and your money.
Oh, boy.
It's a never-ending problem, but the best thing to do is to ignore any instructions in a text message that you get from the scammers purporting to be from your bank. Just simply ignore it. Now, if you are a person who's a worrier and you don't want to ignore it, do not click on anything in that text message. Contact your bank directly. Don't use any information that is provided in that text to try to reach your bank. Call them directly or go to their website and take a look. If there is an issue or there's a scam that they are aware of, they will post it to their website to warn you and give you next steps.
And, that's important to note, too, because, like you said, for people who worry, is like, I should do something. Well, there is a number that person included. Maybe I'll just call that. No, don't take that. Go from one of your bank statements and find the number that they have on there. Then call that number of your bank and ask the question based upon what that text said. Don't take any number or any contact mechanism they give you whatsoever.
Absolutely, because and they're banking on, and no pun intended,
right,
that there will be people who will use that information that they provide because they are unsure. So the best thing to do is to not trust anything that you get in that text message, as you said.
Yeah, and it's getting to where, you don't know really what to trust anymore at all. You get an email, as I said last time we talked, we got one purporting to be from Amazon saying that my account had been suspended. It had the Amazon letterhead. It had the Amazon in the web address. It had all those things, and I just needed to click on that, and we'd get me straightened up right away. Well, I didn't do it and went to Amazon directly and found out, no, there was no problem with the account whatsoever. But that looked so official that yes, I could see where people would instantly click on that thinking they got a problem.
Absolutely. I have an Amazon package arriving today, and I got an email last night. But you start to think about it first. And I remembered what you had said, and I made sure I'd take a look at it to make sure that it looked like all the others, and it didn't have any bizarre URLs in there, that it was actually coming from Amazon, so that I know that my package is going to arrive today.
Right. Guess be careful, because there are like seemingly there's a trap within a trap in some of these things they send you.
You have to watch. You do have to pay very close attention.
So if somebody tells you something's wrong with your bank, something wrong with your bank account, you need to click on this, you need to fix it, don't do it. Call your bank immediately, and you'll probably find out there's nothing wrong with your account at all.
Yeah, especially the one that is about reactivating your ATM card, because you are instantly providing them with information. So that one is a definite no-no.
This is going to seem like a bizarre question, and I don't know if you would know the answer to it or not, but I am curious. When someone does, let me click on that right away, and now you've made that mistake, you've given them the information that they need to get in, how quickly do they go after that money?
You're right. I don't know precisely how quickly they will do it, but you can rest assured they're going to act pretty quickly, because you might have second thoughts. and move to stop any activity on your account. So to head that off, they're going to act quickly.
All right. So, yeah, don't think that you've got a lot of time in order to fix that sort of mistake. Should you make it, get on the horn to your bank and let them know that you messed up. They're not going to yell at you. They're just going to try to protect you then.
Right. They're going to let you know. We'll do next steps. Freeze your account, give you a new account number, send you new cards and all those things that they need to do. Yep,
it'll be a pain, but at least you'll keep your funds, and that's the main thing here. What's the new SIM card swap?
This one was another. Sometimes they sort of just shock me, after all these years, 18 years of this. Every now and again, there's one that just shocks you that they've thought of something new.
Right.
Well, this one is you can get a random phone call from someone, and it tells you that they're calling from your phone provider and asks you your name, your address, and pertinent information. So that now they have your phone number, your address, and your name. And they will then contact your provider, AT&T, Verizon, whoever, and tell them that they have bought a new phone, and they need to switch your phone number to your new phone.
Uh-oh.
And you get a new SIM card. So now they are providing information to a new SIM card that is not in your phone. It's in the phone of the scammer. So now you can't get any information. You can't get a text message. You can't call. You can't do anything. The scammer now has all of the information that has been stored on your phone. Everything that you have on your phone is on that new SIM card that the scammer has.
Oh, that could be a disaster.
Absolutely a disaster. Yeah. One of the things that we should never do is to do automatic entry into any of your accounts, especially on your phone. What if you lose your phone? It's an example. But if it's a scammer who will then now go through your phone and say, okay, here's the bank, here's the credit card, here are all the other accounts that I might want access to, and if you have saved all of your passwords and your PIN numbers to that phone, they have access to it.
Yeah, and there's another time that they're going to move real quick and liberate as much of that out of there as they can before you can take any countermeasures.
Right, and it even goes to, you make it fairly simple for the scammer, because with multi-factor authentication, when the bank or your credit card company wants you to put in that code, they're going to be sending it to that phone. And so when they put that code in, they're good to go.
Wow, that is insidious. That's a tough one. I don't know. How do we go about combating that one?
Well, again, it's also don't provide any information to anybody over the phone that you don't know.
Right.
The only time that you talk to someone is if you've placed that call to your vendor, your provider, and that's the case whether it's to your phone company, to your bank, your credit card company, or Amazon, whatever the case may be. You provide no information. That's your first step. Also, limit the information that you share personally online. Again, scammers, take a look. Some people actually put their phone numbers in their online
profile.
Yeah, profile. That is something I would never do, and I don't think anyone else should. Simply don't provide a lot of information out there publicly. It's a shame, but it's something that we need to do.
Yeah, the more info you give them, the more they can get from you.
Right, and also make sure that you have set up a PIN number or a password on your cell account on your account. So unless you provide that to them, you can impede their ability to use the information that they're getting.
Wow. Yeah. More technology is going to make life so much smoother for everybody. It'll take a lot of work and lay a lot of worry out of things, or add a lot of work and add a lot of worry. One of the two. And it seems like it's adding more and adding a lot more worry.
And if you think that you might be, and it's not that you're bothering the people at customer service, if you think you might be a victim, simply call and check on things just to make sure that everything is okay. Check your credit cards, check your bank, and other financial accounts for unauthorized charges or any changes that have been made to them.
Okay, yeah, and because believe me, what we're learning in this conversation right here is, man, there are a lot of nets that people have thrown in the water trying to grab you.
Yes.
It's tough to get through without getting caught by one of them.
We have to pay very close attention to what's going on around us every day, and because through no fault of our own, if we aren't vigilant and we let our guard down, we're opening ourselves up to getting ripped off.
Now, and finally, the Jenny B gift card scam.
We received an alert from our national office about this first. And as soon as we get those, we start to look to localize that to see if there is an issue. The Jenny B gift card scam is that women around the country, including here in northern Illinois, have been receiving a card congratulating them on their pregnancy. Many of the women were surprised by this notice.
Not being pregnant and all that, right?
Exactly. And in those cards were gift cards and coupons totaling about $245, and for motherhood products.
Okay.
The things that moms would need with a new baby. Well, if you were to use all of these gift cards and coupons linked back to businesses owned by Mother's Lounge LLC, a company that's based in Utah. And if you were to go online and purchase one of their products, and they do actually have products, for instance, a car seat or something that was $49.95, you would get free shipping. However, if you use one of the gift cards included in that card, that $49.95 gift card, when you inserted that card, all of a sudden that free shipping became $11.95.
Okay.
So you are no longer getting any free shipping, and they're making money at $11.95 a pop, $12 a pop, every time someone uses one of their gift cards. It is the way that they send the cards to you, it looks like it's coming from a friend because the card is designed to look as though the label from the friend has come off. So you're not sure who Jenny B is. You start using these cards, and you end up finding yourself losing money because of the charge that you're paying for this now not free shipping.
And this is one of those things, too, that, like you mentioned, is spreading all over the place, because when I got your email on this the other day and I was going through it, I just did a little quick run around on YouTube to see, and you've got consumer reporters from all over the country in different news departments jumping in onto this particular story. Somebody is really, really spreading this one around. It
worked very quickly. We received the release late Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, I did the background. Thursday afternoon, received a call from a woman in Genoa who had received it. Just yesterday, speaking with a reporter from WIFR, she came in to do an interview about this and said that her friend in Chicago had received one of these cards. So in the initial release, I said, our concern here is that it is going to spread to people here in our consumers here in our area sooner than later. I just didn't realize how soon that would be.
Yeah, real quick. So obviously they're having a high degree of success with this particular scam.
Yes, and one of the problems that we at the BBB see is that there are advertising guidelines and things that you should and should not do. And the Mother's Lounge LLC in Utah is breaking one. If you are telling people that you are providing something for free, there can be no charge at all for it because it is no longer free.
Right.
And when asked, why are you charging for this free shipping, when in fact you are not, they never responded. and have yet to respond to any of the complaints that have been filed against them.
Okay, I'm going to take the silence as being, okay, yeah, we're doing it. You seemingly have caught us.
And we're not going to confess to anything, and we're not going to say anything about it. There are a number of outstanding complaints right now waiting for them to respond to, and that as of yesterday, late afternoon, none of those had been responded to.
Okay. Yeah, same old story there, too. The Jenny B gift card scam. Make sure you are aware of this one and spread that information around so somebody doesn't get blindsided by that. Anybody has any questions on any of these things, or you want to make contact with the Better Business Bureau because maybe this has happened to you, what's their best bet, Dennis?
You can give us a call at 815-963-2222.
We really, really appreciate all the effort that goes into what you do for us and coming on with these reports. I know a lot of work goes into getting this stuff prepared, getting out to the public, trying to save them time, trouble, money, and all those things. A big kudos to the BBB and you for taking time to be on with us, Dennis.
And thank you for providing us with the forum.
Anytime. We'll look forward to our next chat.
Have a good week.
There we go. There's our friend Dennis Horton. He's the director of the Rockford Regional Office of the Better Business Bureau.